We are Assault Vests on the Iron Treads. We do tank it pretty well, actually. Okay. Oh, no. Today, we're going to be trying out some of the underexplored Paradox Pokemon in Iron Treads and Iron Thorns. Now, they could either really impress me, or maybe I will be very underwhelmed by them. Let's see how it goes. This team features future Paradox Pokemon with Iron Treads and Iron Thorns. Choice Band Iron Force does a lot of damage with Rock Slide and Wall Charge, while Iron Treads has a good speed stat and with some good coverage in Steel and Ground. Imprison Fluttermane to help deny Trick Room and provide speed advantage with Icy Wind. Booster Energy, Attack Roaring Moon, and Life of Rotom Heat can do a lot of damage, while Murkrow provides Tailwind support and Haze for Dondozo. There are quite a few common leads that involve Murkrow for Tailwind next to a heavy hitter, or Fluttermane next to a hard hitter with Icy Wind support. A lot of this team is playing straightforward and doing a lot of damage with your Paradox Pokemon that can do some pretty solid damage and usually survive at least one attack. If you would like to check out the creator or the details of the team, they'll be linked down below. Arcanine, Iron Bundle, Amoonguss, Roaring Moon, Iron Hands, and a Golden Go. Okay, now I like the Iron Thorns. It can do a lot of work with the Rock Slide. It does put on a lot of pressure. I wish I had Sandstream for the Sand Special Defense boost, because man, it would be so much better right here, but okay. Let's see here. I don't think my options are too bad. I do like the... Do I want to get Tailwind up? Tailwind's not bad here. The only problem is Murkrow's not doing much after. That's my only concern. Like, Tailwind's good, but Murkrow just doesn't do anything afterward, which is why I kind of want to go with my Fluttermane lead. I like Icy Wind Pressure a lot here. And I mean a lot. I want to say it's Fluttermane plus Iron Thorns. Rock Slide looks really tempting here. They might lead Iron Hands though. Like, the problem with this team is like I'm very, very weak to Iron Hands. I do have just fighting coverage in general. I do kind of like the Iron Thorns though, and I think Iron Treads and Roaring Moon in the back is okay. Let's see how this is gonna go, because I'm not 100% sure on what they lead here, because this team is very strange, but I do expect Iron Hands here for sure. Iron Hands is just really good against most of my own Paradox Pokemon, so let's see how this is going to be approached. I expect Iron Hands being brought, Iron Bundle I would expect. I don't know what the last two would be. Arcanine, Roaring Moon. Okay. That works. So we will lead our Fluttermane plus our Iron Thorns here, and I don't see a reason why I wouldn't just click Icy Wind plus Rock Slide here for pressure. Booster Energy, speed or attack? Gonna be attack. That's actually pretty good, because that means they probably have to Terra Flying, because Dazzling Gleam would just put on so much pressure. I just go for an Icy Wind Rock Slide, I'm pretty sure. I expect Terra Protect, or maybe they switch to Iron Hands Protect, which also works. Amoonguss, that works too. I still get some decent damage into Amoonguss Protect. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, so they are able to get a Amoonguss in without it taking too much. I think this Rock Slide should do an okay amount, but I'm not 100% sure. Please hit the Amoonguss. Oh, I want to gauge the damage, man. Okay, I might need to flinch the Amoonguss the next turn. If Icy Wind and a Rock Slide actually picked up the knockout, which I don't think it would have based on that damage, but like every damage on the Amoonguss is important here. This is kind of weird. I mean, no, I think this is okay. I'm gonna go for an Icy Wind here once again and a Rock Slide, or should I Dazzling Gleam here? I kind of want to just Dazzling Gleam here. I'm gonna Dazzling Gleam and Rock Slide, because if they expect Icy Wind again, they might not go for the Terra. They switch out Amoonguss. Interesting. Arcanine back in? That works. It'd be really funny actually if they decide, hey, he didn't go for Icy Wind, didn't go for Dazzling Gleam, maybe he doesn't have it. Yeah, they did Terra here. Okay, smarter them. Okay. Icy Wind Rock Slide would have been really good here, but I don't think it's like too bad if I just go for Dazzling Gleam Icy Wind, because I can pressure Icy Wind into Rock Slide the following turn anyway. Yeah, that should be okay. Dazzling Gleam gonna do some decent chip. Okay. Acrobatics into this always should be the... Yep. Okay. Into Fluttermane. I do survive with Focus Sash, and they can E-speed me for a knockout. Rock Slide should still do some decent damage because we are Choice Band and we do connect with both. Excellent. Yeah, as you can see, look at how much damage Iron Force is kind of putting into work right here, actually. It really is. Okay. This should be back into Amoonguss, I think. I made my place Icy Wind and swap out into my Roaring Moon this time. Yeah, because they're going to go back into Amoonguss. Okay, this works out really well for me then. Because now I can Acrobatics threaten the Amoonguss slot the following turn, especially with the Icy Wind chip damage I'm getting. Okay, perfect. Alright. Because now I'm pressuring an Acrobatics and Icy Wind combination, and that is going to pretty much catch both of these Pokemon for a knockout. Did you protect? Okay. I hope Icy Wind knocks out the... Does it knock out? I would assume it does. Maybe it doesn't actually. Dazzling Gleam is kind of close. Alright. Icy Wind. Right, Terra Fairy it does, but I don't see a reason why I wouldn't just click Dazzling Gleam and go for the Terra plus Acrobatics into the Amoonguss. They're going to retreat back into Arcanine. I want to say Dazzling Gleam is stronger. It might have been Icy, but this is still okay. Yeah, this is still okay. Okay. Because I do think that flying on my... The only problem is they still have Iron Hands. That's my only concern. Iron Hands is still very threatening, and I also did kind of burn my Terra. But they have also used Air Terra, so... Maybe not the worst case, although I'm not really liking about how this is being approached. As long as I get the K on Roaring Moon, it should be fine, and it looks like we do. Okay. Nice. All right. I got a double knockout here. That's huge, and I think that should help me secure the game here. I'm pretty sure. Because Acrobatics is going to KO the Arcanine. I just now have a huge offensive lead position, and I think I win with Iron Treads alongside the... Yeah, I should win with Iron Treads. Iron Treads next to the Roaring Moon seems like it would win. Iron Hand's going to come out. And Amoonguss should be coming in. I wonder... I'm trying to figure out if the Amoonguss would be... The Copa Berry could be no Protect as well. That's an option. I mean, I always just Dazzling Gleam and Protect here. Like, then if they do KO the Flurmane, which they should in this position, unless they go for a Spore, which also works, then Iron Treads kind of comes out. And I kind of wish they let me get the Iron Treads because they didn't know what I had in the back. Like, Iron Hands was still pretty good against me, but I'm able to secure the win, it looks like, at least. Iron Force actually did put in the work, though. The Rock Slide was actually really clutch, and Iron Treads would have secured the win there. Iron Hands, Armarouge, Fluttermane, Indeedee, Amoonguss, and Dragonite. This is a really weird Trick Room size spam matchup, but okay. I do like my own Fluttermane here. Fluttermane's fantastic. I like probably Iron Treads here. Yeah, I like Fluttermane Iron Treads lead. It's actually a decent lead in the size spam, I think. The Indeedee Armarouge is also good to cover for the hands option. And then in the back, I want to bring my offensive. I think Roaring Moon is pretty good. And then the Iron Thorns right here. It'd be really nice if I had a Tyranitar sometimes, but you know what? Iron Thorns could definitely put in the work. Of course, Many Rock Slide will absolutely go insane in this matchup. For sure, and it's not like I guess I have to change the weather. There's no Torkoal available on my opponent's side. Let's see what my opponent will lead though. Because I'm expecting... What would I expect here? I think Iron Hand should 100% lead. I don't know what next to. Probably Armarouge? No, Amoonguss Fluttermane's not a combo I would expect it. Is this Trick Room? Okay. Amoonguss lead's actually kind of weird because I didn't lead like something that pressures it immediately. I guess I'm gonna Imprison right here, and I'm just gonna Heavy Slam here the Fluttermane because I don't know if this is Trick Room Fluttermane. If it's Trick Room Fluttermane, I'd rather just like try to eliminate it as quick as possible. I want to make sure I get the Imprison up as quick as possible. And I want to make sure I pressure the Trick Room setter because I need to make sure I can eliminate Trick Room. Because that's going to be a really important factor because if they get Trick Room up, I think I just lose. So just get a free switch, I think, in the Roaring Moon in the mid part of the game. Can go for the Acrobatics into Amoonguss. Should be really solid. Okay, they go for a Shadow Ball immediately. Okay. Doesn't KO. I kind of wish I did go for like a Dazzling Gleam here. No, actually, if I Dazzling Gleam and they Spore the Fluttermane, I'm in an awful spot. Here comes a Heavy Slam. Okay, we're both Focus Sash, so this is going to be a speed tie here probably in the upcoming turn. Oh boy. Spore into Iron Treads. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. All right. If we win the speed tie, good position. If we don't, a little bit weird. A little bit weird. We're going to Dazzling Gleam. We're going to go for a Heavy Slam here into the Amoonguss slot because it doesn't matter. We're guaranteed to stay asleep here. Maybe I should have Icy Winded. Icy Wind could have been. No, I don't think I ever risked the Icy Wind. Like, sure, I get a little bit more damage on Amoonguss, but since my opponent doesn't have Intimidate, I'm pretty sure it never takes the or back. Maybe Recoba Berry, but I don't think Icy Wind chip makes that big of a difference. And compared to risking the miss, I don't think that's worth it. They go for Protect, so this is either Spore or they're going to take the KO on the Flutter Mane. If they can. I don't know if they can. We'll see. Okay. Still asleep with the Iron Treads for the first turn and Spore. Okay. They still can't trigger him, which is the big ideal part here. Okay. Gonna go for a Dazzling Gleam into a Heavy Slam, I suppose. I want a Heavy Slam. I don't want an Earthquake. I don't mind Earthquaking myself because they might just take the knockout here. I think I just Dazzling Gleam and you know what? I am gonna Earthquake. I think they take the knockout on the Flutter Mane here. Let's see. They could Shadow Ball, but Shadow Ball's not doing too much. They might start Pollen Puffing though. They go for Rage Powder. That's okay. That's a-okay. Oh, that's pretty bad. Mystical Fire. Okay. First turn sleep here with Flutter Mane. Do I wake up with the Iron Treads? I do wake up. Okay, so I am able to eliminate... I mean, it's kind of weird. I did get rid of my Imprisonmon. But I don't think this is that bad of a trade-off right here. Yeah, I don't think this is that bad of a trade-off. I'm going out into my Iron Thorns here because Iron Thorns should be always to play here. And we're gonna see Armarouge. Yep, not too surprising. I don't know if you're gonna click Wide Guard. I really like the idea of going for the Rock Slide here for sure. And an Ice Spinner, actually. I like the idea of doubling into Armarouge with Ice Spinner Rock Slide because I feel like I always pick up the knockout. There is a chance that they go for a Wide Guard Spore, but I don't know if it would be on this team. I just really like... Actually... Huh, if I Heavy Slam the Amoonguss and then Terra... I kind of want a Terra Blast now. Oh, this is actually kind of weird. I'm trying to think. I feel like Heavy Slam knocks out the Amoon. You know what? I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to Heavy Slam here and Terra Blast the Armarouge. I think that this might be... oh, this doesn't work if it's Terra Grass. Or if it's not Terra Grass. If it's like Terra Dark or something, this is not a good plan. But what I'm hoping here is Heavy Slam knocks out the Amoonguss because I already did a decent amount. I feel like Heavy Slam should because it's more power and single target. That works too. That works too. Okay. That works too. Okay, they did Wide Guard. If Heavy Slam KOs the Amoonguss, like I'm hoping it does, it should be fine. Yeah, perfect. Iron Treads actually put it into work. Beautiful. Okay. Goodbye, Amoonguss. And here is a Terra Blast into the Armarouge, which should be able to do a lot here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go for my initial plan of Rock. I mean, Rock Slide Heavy Slam was not a bad play, but... Oh, Entity back. Okay. Armarouge with Wide Guard doesn't usually run Protect. They usually just forgo Protect for the Wide Guard slot. So I think I just double up the Armarouge slot with Earthquake plus the Terra Blast here. It can go for... Or should I just Ice Spinner? I could Ice Spinner this terrain away and just guarantee. But then again, I also still have a Roaring Moon in the back. So I think we just Terra Blast here. And I did reveal Earthquake earlier, I suppose. I think I'm just going to Ice Spinner, get rid of the Psychic Terrain. Makes it way harder for my opponent to actually win the game because I don't see how to eliminate Iron Thorns without it. Which I think is fine. Because, like, if they don't follow me, they just lose the... They lose their Armarouge straight up and then they guarantee lose. Like, I think their only out here is, like, Terra Grass to Armarouge, Trick Room, and go for a Follow Me with Entity. That's, like, what I would think would be their only out, so... I like hope that I Earthquake here, and it looks like I think that's going to be the case here. No, that is not the case. It's the Psychic. Okay. Which is perfectly fine. If they follow me Expanding Force, I did get rid of Terrain, which was part of my plan. And it looks like they still are just letting me... Okay, perfect. I Spinner, get rid of Psychic Terrain, so Expanding Force is no longer boosted. And yeah, their chances of winning, especially with Tyranitar getting a Terra Blast into the Armarouge slot always... pretty slim. Yeah, goodbye Armor Root. I'm just laughing that this combination is actually winning into this. Trick Room does go up, yep. But at this point, Entity by itself, I had a Roaring Moon in the back. There's really not much that they could do. I'm gonna Terra Blast, I'm gonna Heavy Slam. You know, the Iron Treads actually did some pretty decent damage. Like into the Amoonguss, that's some pretty good damage, like 60%. It's actually really important because eliminating the Amoonguss without even having to go Roaring Moon and then having the Iron Thorns just Rock Slide pressure the Armor Rouge and then like either forcing the Terra or Wide Guard, like an option that was pretty passive, just ended up really working out for me. Tatsugiri, Iron Hands, Golden Goal, Brupa Nets, the Roaring Moon, and Dundozo. Okay, this is like Ashton's team from Orlando that he got second place with. Kind of weird matchup wise. I do have Haze on the Murkrow, but definitely some tricky factors. I actually really like my Iron. Yeah, I like my Iron Treads here. I like Iron Treads a lot because it can put on a lot of offensive pressure. I like the Iron Treads. I like the Murkrow. I don't like the Flutter Mane's kind of weird because I kind of like it, but I also really don't because I don't have Shadow Ball. The Dazzling Gleam's pretty weak. I don't see Trick Room being effective here. Do I like my Iron Tread or Iron Thorns? Not really. It doesn't do that much, I think. Though it might do more than Roaring Moon because I don't have a Dark type move. If I had a Dark type move, maybe. I definitely want to bring Rotom Heat in the back. I think Overheat and Thunderbolt are really strong here. Last Pokemon, I'm still not sure. It's one of these two. I feel like pressuring the Brupa Net might be more worth it to me without having to go for Overheat. Although I mean, they're both neutral to make it rain. I think just having speed is more valuable to me. I think having the speed is more valuable to me, so I'm gonna try out my Roaring Moon here. I'm not 100% sure. Like, this matchup is kind of tricky just because like Iron Thorns, Iron Treads, Roaring Moon all being weak to fighting is kind of weird, and then I had to respect the Dondozo as well where I had 3 Pokemon weak to water, so just a little bit strange. Golden Go plus the Roaring Moon. Okay, not too surprising. Iron Treads plus the okay. Booster Energy, gonna be the speed. Okay, so that's actually pretty big. It's actually really weird here, actually. I'm gonna go for a Terra Earthquake here, and I'm just gonna go for a Tailwind right here. I don't think an Acrobat should KO the Murkrow. The Golden Go goes down to Terra Ground Earthquake. And if they want to go Dundozo Tatsugiri, I have Haze. If they didn't bring it in the back, then I'm actually very happy and I don't need Murkrow anymore after getting Tailwind up. So I think this is an okay trade. They do switch out to Golden Go. Something's coming in, probably Dundozo. Okay. Dundozo's fine here. Do I want to Haze the next turn? We do see a Terra coming out, so this is going to be Terra Flying, I imagine. I wonder if it's Tailwind or they just go straight for the offense because I could see Eater here. All right. So I could have read the Golden Go, but I wasn't 100% sure. I mean, they're taking a decent amount from Earthquake with the Dundozo. So we'll see. Bring out the Terra Iron Treads right here. I mean, Iron Treads is going to be really important in this game. I need to make sure that it's around because Golden Go is just such a problem otherwise. Okay. Tailwind. And Earthquake. Now I have to play my... I mean, I don't think you go into Tatsugiri because if I Haze, then you're in a really bad spot, and I don't think you would go for that. Here comes an Earthquake. Not bad damage in Dundozo. And Acrobatics does come out. Okay. Into Murkrow. Makes sense. I'm going to Ice Spinner here. I feel like Dundozo should protect. I don't think you should ever do the Tatsugiri play here. Yeah, they're not. So I'm going to be able to get an Ice Spinner off and the Protect. I think Dundozo should probably Protect here, but it doesn't. Oh, wait, it doesn't have Protect. It's Sub-Rest, right? Icicle Spear or Icicle Spinner. Does a lot. Acrobatics. Okay. And Rest. Wait. Okay, they expect me to still keep attacking the Dundozo. That actually works out huge for me. Yeah, that's huge for me. I should still outspeed Roaring Moon. Because I have the Tailwind up, so I do outspeed Roaring Moon with the and get an Ice Spinner off into the Roaring Moon. And I think I Haze always here. Yeah. Just get rid of the... If they do make the Tatsugiri play, just get rid of the boost. So that should be safe. Rotom is actually really good in this endgame. Yeah, they do retreat here. This should always be into Tatsugiri. Yep. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. I feel like if you make this play, you have to target down to Murkrow. You have to pray that I didn't Haze and that I misplayed. And this actually works out huge in my favor. I wonder if I live one Wave Crash with Iron Treads. Iron Treads is decent bulk, but I wouldn't say it's amazing. Haze, so this should be very comfortable. I don't know if it's a win yet because the Tatsugiri endgame's still a little bit tough. Ice Spinner. And Wave Crash. Yeah, they target the Murkrow. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, perfect. Okay, feeling very happy about my position because they don't have Protect. They're sub-rest. So now I can go for a Rotom here and click Thunderbolt. I click Stomping Tantrum or... Yeah, Stomping Tantrum here. I Stomping Tantrum and Thunderbolt. The Dundozo. I still have one more turn of Tailwind, and then I think I try to aggressively get rid of that Tatsugiri. That Tatsugiri is a threat, man. Stomping Tantrum. I wish that Rotom was faster, but that's a lot to ask for. Look at that damage in Dundozo. Thunderbolt. Goodbye, Dundozo. All right, that was a lot easier than I thought. We did pressure just so much damage right there. Beautiful. And we're going to see who coming in next because they have Golden Go. Oh, Tailwind's out now. That could be bad, actually, but let's see who they bring out. Because if it's Roaring Moon, it's awkward for them because they still don't get a knockout here. Oh, boy. This is a really close endgame, actually. They don't have to boost our energy, though. That doesn't change anything. Because they should be faster than my Roaring Moon still. Roaring Moon comes out. Oh, I'm trying to think here because... Do they Tailwind Muddy Water, which I think is what they do here? I think I always Stomping Tantrum to Tatsugiri, and I think I Protect. I just don't know if I even live a Muddy Water with Rotom. Let's try it. Because I could just easily still lose to them clicking like Throat Chop, Make It Rain in the end game. They do go for Muddy Water, yeah. They are Choice Scarf locked. We are Assault Vest on the Iron Treads. We do tank it pretty well, actually. Okay. Oh, no. They did Tailwind as I thought. Okay, so I got to play right. I need to hit the Tatsugiri. I can hope for a miss. Well, I think if I hit that, I just KO and then I'm in a really good position. Now... It's still a winnable game, but it's like really awkward. I had to hope for a throw, I think. Okay. Muddy Water, they connect with both. Okay. How much am I taking from the Roaring Moon? Hopefully this is Throat Chop, actually, and not Acro. Because if it's Acro, I have a chance, maybe. Okay. I might have a chance. Actually, that did a lot more than I was hoping for. Oh, I just... Iron Treads, why? Protect, Dragon Claw. Hope that they don't go... They could go into Golden Go. I think Golden Go would make a lot of sense here in Acro. But then again, if I Protect T-Bolt, then you're in a really rough spot. So they are staying in. Please miss one. So stupid accuracy drop with Muddy Water. Okay. I do not like our odds here. Okay. They're not attack boost, they were speed boost. Doesn't matter. Oh, this game sometimes, man. Because I think if I had Stomping Tantrum KOs, because Terra Ground, decent attack stat. I KO the Tatsugiri. And then it's like, oh, Rotom is free to click Overheat because the Golden Go can only lock itself into one move. But that is the game of Pokemon sometimes. Dundozo Tatsugiri. Oh, why is this Dundozo Tatsugiri perish with Screamtail, Gothitelle, Amoonguss, and Iron Hands? Okay, I have answers. They're not amazing. I do not like this at all. I do not like this at all. I'm gonna bring the Murkrow. It stinks because this is not a matchup I would normally expect to face. All right, let's go with Let's go with Murkrow plus the Iron Treads here, and then I guess in the back we're gonna have Iron Treads lead here, and then have the back in I guess Iron Thorns and Roaring Moon for the damage. I prefer Rotom Heat. It's better against a Dondozo. Nah, actually, no, I do like the Roaring Moon. I mean, Roaring Moon damage output is probably important. It's such a tough one. This one's so helpful because Dondozo Tatsugiri is like, okay, I have Murkrow, but Murkrow's so bad against like Gothitelle Perish stuff. We'll see which one my opponent even decides to go for, because I could see you going for the Perish mode. I could see you going for the hard Dondozo mode, mix of either. No matter what, it's like all three modes are awful for me, and I can't really commit to one because like they're all very viable options against me. We're gonna see the Scream Tail plus Iron Hands. Okay, I have Taunt. I do not have Taunt. Okay, very bad start. Very bad start. I guess I can foul play the Iron Hands for the chip damage, and I'm gonna go for the Heavy Slam immediately into the Scream Tail. Because they don't have Gothitelle in, and if they go Gothitelle, they're probably going Gothitelle for, I'd imagine it would be for the Iron Hand slot, so might as well just go for the foul play and just get as much damage as I can. I don't think doubling up the Scream Tail will pick up the knockout. We do see the Fake Out come out, okay. So I do get a foul play chip, I guess, into the Iron Hands. They do go for the Perish, okay. So I think I have to double swap the next turn. Yeah. Unfortunately, if the Iron Hands goes for a Flying type move, I'm going to be in such an awful position, but kind of have to at this point. I don't really have a choice. They probably Volt Switch out into Gothitelle here. Okay, let's go out into Roaring Moon for the Murkrow slot. Let's go into Iron Treads or Iron Thorns into the Iron Tread slot. I wonder if they have Dondozo Tatsugiri or if they're just Gothitelle stuff in the back. Because they might be just trying to force me into an awkward position against the Dondozo mode right here and then play the Wave Crash mind game. Okay, so Roaring Moon. Let's see, what did they decide to go for? It's going to be... Switch out the... Direct switch out. Maybe they don't have Volt Switch. Maybe it's Protect over Volt Switch. Gothitelle comes in, yep. They Perish again? Because Perish again would be smart here. No, they protected. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to Terra 100%. So I'm going to go for an Acrobatics into the Gothitelle slot. And I'm just going to go for a Rock Slide here. Should I just what? Rock Slide covers a lot of switch-in potentials. Also, like Amoonguss is still a problem. So yeah, I'm just going to go for Rock Slide. We'll do a lot of damage. This should probably be Fake Out and Perish again. Yeah, this should be Rock Slide. This should be Perish. This should be Fake Out Perish. I don't know into which slot they're going for. Fake Out into Roaring Moon makes sense. I had the attack booster, and also I probably dressed in the Kale and the Gothitelle. We're gonna see Perish. Yep. If I can beat this lead and have Iron Treads clean up, I think we're good. But it's gonna be really tough too. Rock Slide, I do connect. Okay, so that's really good. A critical hit on the Scream Tail is nice. It's not necessary, but it's nice. Okay, they have to switch out the Scream Tail. I'm going for the double up into the Scream Tail, I think. If they go for the Heal Pulse, good play on the Gothitelle slot. But yeah, we're gonna... I expect probably the Iron Hands here and a Protect here, which makes the most sense to me. If I can like just put on so much pressure to where they can't really get another... If they can't set up properly, I think it's really good. Okay, yep. They do Protect. So this is a big hit with the Acrobatics right here. Oh, that's so much damage, actually. Rock Slide. Connect, please. I don't know if it KOs, but if it does, that's fantastic, but probably not. Yeah, but it KOs the next turn, which is very valuable here. Because if they want to Fake Out, they lose a Mon immediately, and then a lot of their Pokemon are just super weakened at this point. We're going to go for the Acrobatics and the Rock Slide here. into the Gothitelle slot. There's no reason to click protect here. Okay. You say aim with both. Okay. Rock slide. Next. Okay. That's huge. Goodbye. All right. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. They go for what? Berry on the Gothitelle. All right. It's not Heal Pulse, it's Reflect. That's awful for me. Or maybe it doesn't have Psychic. But the Gothitelle has to switch out. I'm doubling the Gothitelle slot. The Gothitelle is still perished. So I attack the Gothitelle slot now. Hopefully it's Amoonguss, because the damage in Amoonguss should allow me to win, I think. You should always go Screamtail here, I'd imagine. You should go Screamtail Protect. If you go Amoonguss Protect, I think you... I guess. I'm assuming this is Protect then. Yeah, this has to be Protect Amoonguss. I go for Rock Slide here. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I mean... Wait, they retreat the Gothitelle? Wait, hold on. If I double that slot, you just instantly lost the game. What? Oh, wait. Even with a Terra right here, I don't see the reason why. Wait, what? What? What is going on right now? What? Oh, they might. Oh, okay. I don't know. I felt like yeah, Screamtail and Sack Gothitelle was okay here, but that works out huge for me. I got an Acrobatics and a Rock Slide. Okay, this parish has some different tricks. I mean, this is Gothitelle. Gothitell's going down. Rock Slide into Screamtail, and then Earthquake is looking really good. Yeah. Connect with both. Fantastic. Okay. KOing there and dipping a boy. Harry is awful. Oh, no. Maybe they think I have Taunt? I mean, my only hope is that they think I have Taunt on my Murkrow. I wish I did. I would have went for it, but... Okay. I mean, this is still winnable, I suppose. Yeah, this is still winnable. Okay, I think I see the win con here. I think I see the win con here. So I foul play and I heavy slam the Screamtail here. Well, it also depends on if the Screamtail is actually faster than Iron Treads or not, because that's a big question. Okay, Fake Out. No, Iron Treads is faster. I'm not too surprised. Perish Song. I'll play KO's Gothitelle, then it's Amoonguss. Alright. I mean, maybe there's a shot. I think there could be. I have to make some insane plays, though. Okay, I'm gonna foul play the Amoonguss. I'm gonna Stomping Tantrum my Murkrow. I have to get rid of the Amoonguss. If I get rid of Amoonguss, I win. Should be double protect here, hopefully. If they protect Spore, I'm in such an awful position. Okay. Okay. That's so huge for me. That's so huge for me. Okay. So I Stomping Tantrum in a Murkrow. Now you might be wondering, why did you Stomping Tantrum in a Murkrow? It's so that my Stomping Tantrum's now double base power. So I'm 150 base power Stomping Tantrum. So now I can OHKO the Amoonguss. And I don't... My Murkrow, I think, is the slowest thing on the field. So I'm going to go for Stomping Tantrum into the Amoonguss, which should pick up the knockout because it's Terra Fire. I should have foul play doubled, actually, because Playroom's not KOing my Murkrow at all. Because I think Murkrow's the last Pokemon that feigns to Perish Song right here. So between Screamtail, Iron Treads, and Thing, I think I should have foul played. Because if this lives, I don't think it should live, though. Okay. huge boosted Stomping Tantrum. That's so sad. That's so sad. Iron Treads, you're so sad. Why did that? Unless I didn't get the boost in power, but I think I do. Like, pretty confident I do. Maybe I should just calc that to make sure, because like, I was really expecting that to KO. I don't think. Oh, I completely forgot about the reflect. If only Haze got rid of Perish Song. I need to foul play double, but I don't even think foul play double KO'd. Oh, rough. That's rough. I completely forgot about it. Dang, that reflect Gothitelle, man. I completely forgot about the reflect. I was really hoping. I should have foul played though, because I could have went for like 1 out of 2 crits. Because I think foul play crit would have KO'd the Amoonguss. All right, let's go over to games. Game 1, Iron Thorns was actually able to do a lot of damage with Choice Band Rock Slide, even through the Intimidates. And then I was able to get in Roaring Moon at an ideal timing to handle the Amoonguss. Game 2, Iron Treads was able to do a lot of damage as the opener, and then the combination of Iron Thorns and Iron Treads was enough to overwhelm my opponent's team, which are words I never thought I would utter. Game 3 was able to pressure the Dondozo and force the Tatsugiri in, allowing me to get the haste setup, but missing the Stomping Tantrum hurt. It was a roll on the Tatsugiri, but if I was able to KO the Tatsugiri, it would have been a phenomenal spot. Looking back, I think getting in the Roaring Moon for the Iron Treads and Thunderbolting the Dondozo gave me a better setup because Muddy Water was putting on too much pressure, especially with the miss, as Roaring Moon could have survived 2 hits and knock out the Tatsugiri with Dragon Claw. Game 4, I felt that I got most of the reads right, but Reflect messed me up so much on the Gothitelle. I should have went for foul play into the Amoonguss though, instead of Protect, fearing Play Rough, as it gave me another attack, and if I crit either of them, I would have won the game, but I did forget about the Reflect that 1 turn. Otherwise, maybe getting more damage on the screen too early would have been the only other option I could think of. Okay, they did some alright damage. They're not my first picks when I go to the Paradox Pokemon or any of the Pokemon I really want to use in Gen 9 when I want to build a team, but overall, I think they have their niches. I think if they had a little bit different stat distributions, or maybe an ability that doesn't rely on the paradoxes, but then again, you could say that for most paradox Pokemon, could have been really impressive, but they were able to do some work in today's episode. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. It really does help me out. And of course, check out the team. You could use it with the rental code on your screen, and the details of the team and the creator will be linked in the description down below. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more VGC content.